Imagine the quiet hush of dawn, when the city's lights are just flickering out, and the first bird dares to sing. In that fragile moment, a single choice can shatter the chains of a life half-lived. This is the story of Mia, a woman who discovered that the darkest hour is midnight at S, the one before you decide to rise. Mia stared at the cracked ceiling of her tiny apartment, the alarm clock glowing 3:17 a.m. in red accusation. Another sleepless night. At 28, she worked double shifts at a dingy diner on the outskirts of Chicago, flipping burgers and pouring coffee for truckers who never tipped enough. Her hands were calloused, her back ached constantly, and her dreams, they were buried under a pile of unpaid bills and forgotten sketchbooks. She'd always loved photography. As a kid, she'd sneak her dad's old camera into the backyard, capturing the way sunlight danced through leaves or the quiet sorrow in a stray cat's eyes. But life had a way of grinding those passions down. After her father passed away 5 years ago, Mia dropped out of community college to support her younger sister Lily. Now, Lily was in high school, and Mia was stuck, serving greasy plates, while her soul screamed for something more. Every evening, as the diner closed, Mia would trudge home, collapse onto her worn couch, and scroll through social media. She'd see old classmates posting about gallery openings, exotic travels, families starting. Why not me? But the voice in her head always answered, "You're too tired, too broke, no late." One rainy Thursday, the pain hit harder. Mia's shift ended at midnight, but she couldn't sleep. Her mind replayed the day's humiliations, a rude customer yelling about cold fries, her boss docking her pay for a spilled drink. She sat at her kitchen table, staring at a faded photo of her dad, camera in hand, smiling. "I miss you," she murmured. Tears blurred the image. What would he say if he saw her now? Wasting away in a life that felt like quicksand. The next morning came too soon. Mia hit snooze 3 times, dragging herself out at 7:45 a.m., just in time to rush to work. On the bus, she overheard 2 women chatting. One, elegant in a tailored coat, said, "Waking up at dawn changed everything for me. It's like stealing time from the universe." Mia's ears perked up. Dawn. She barely saw daylight before noon. That evening, after another grueling shift, Mia's world cracked open. Lily called, sobbing. "Sis, I got accepted to that art program, but the tuition, I can't ask you for more." Mia's heart sank. Lily had the same spark for drawing that Mia once had for photos. But how could she help? Her savings were 0. That night, lying in bed, Mia's thoughts swirled like a storm. I'm failing her, failing myself. There has to be a way out of this endless loop. In the silence, a memory surfaced: her dad, rising before sunrise to jog, saying, "The early light clears the mind, kiddo. That's when magic happens." Mia bolted upright. What if she tried it? What if she claimed those quiet hours for herself? Doubt flooded in. You're not disciplined enough. You'll quit like everything else. But beneath the fear, a tiny flame flickered. Hope. The next day, Mia searched online during her break. Benefits of waking up early. Articles popped up: CEOs swearing by 5 a.m. routines. Artists finding inspiration in the pre-dawn hush. One story caught her: a struggling painter who turned her life around by dedicating mornings to her craft. Mia felt a pull, like gravity shifting. That night, she set her alarm for 5 a.m., placing her phone across the room. Just one day, she told herself, see what happens? The alarm pierced the darkness like a siren. Mia's body screamed in protest, every muscle heavy, eyes gritty with fatigue. Turn it off, sleep more, her mind begged. She lay there, heart pounding, visions of her warm bed tempting her. But then she thought of Lily's tearful voice, her dad's faded photo. With a groan, she swung her legs out, stood and silenced the noise. The room was cold, the city outside still asleep. For the first time, Mia felt a strange power in the quiet. She brewed coffee, the aroma filling the air like a promise. Sitting at her table, she pulled out her old camera, dust-covered and forgotten. Her hands trembled as she scrolled through settings she'd half remembered. What am I even doing? Inner doubt whispered. But she pushed on, watching a free online tutorial on composition. Time slipped away, 45 minutes gone in a blink. Then she laced up her sneakers and stepped outside for a walk, the cool air biting her cheeks. The streets were empty, save for a jogger here, a delivery truck there. Streetlights cast long shadows, and the sky blushed pink on the horizon. Mia's breath came in puffs, her mind racing. This hurts. Why bother? But as she walked, something shifted. Ideas flowed, photo concepts she'd buried, dreams of her own exhibit. By 7 a.m., back home, she felt ... alive, exhausted but electric. That day at work, the grind felt different. Customers' complaints bounced off her. She had a secret now, a stolen hour that was hers alone.
Ow.
But evening brought temptation, friends texting about drinks, Netflix calling. Mia hesitated, phone in hand. One night off won't hurt. No. She remembered the flame. Bed by 10 p.m. Lights out. Day 2. The alarm hit like a punch. Mia's body rebelled harder, head throbbing from short sleep. She sat up, tears stinging. I can't do this. I'm not strong enough. Flashbacks assaulted, hurtful diets, abandoned hobbies, the college dropout. But she pictured Lily's future, dimming like her own. Get up, she commanded herself. Coffee, camera, tutorial. This time, she practiced shots in her apartment, capturing the way light filtered through blinds. The walk outside revealed more the dew on leaves, the solitary baker opening shop. Mia snapped photos on her phone, heart quickening. This could be something. Back home, doubt lingered, but so did determination, she journaled. Today sucked, but I showed up. Week 1 was brutal. Mia's eyes burned at work. She snapped at a coworker, nearly quit. Nights blurred into fatigue-fueled haze. Why am I torturing myself? She'd think, staring at the ceiling. Friends noticed her yawning, asking if she was okay. Just trying something new, she'd mumble. Inner conflict raged, comfort versus change. But each morning, as she rose, a quiet voice grew. You're doing this for you. By day 10, patterns emerged. 5 a.m. Skill-building photography courses, editing software trials. 6 a.m. Body and mind walks, turning to jogs, then reading inspirational stories. Mia's apartment transformed. Walls filled with printed photos, notebooks brimming with ideas, sleep-adjusted, body adapting. One morning, she woke at 4:57 a.m. naturally. Surprise washed over her. I'm changing. Month 1 brought cracks of light. Mia entered an online photo contest, heart hammering as she submitted. Rejection came, stinging like salt in a wound. See? Useless. But she didn't stop. Walks became exploration, city parks at dawn, capturing fog over lakes. Her energy at work surged. Tips improved with her brighter smile. Lily noticed. You seem happier, sis. Then, the turning point. Scrolling Instagram at lunch, Mia saw a local gallery seeking emerging photographers. Apply, the ad urged. Fear gripped her. You're not ready. But memories fueled her dad's encouragement, Lily's dreams. That evening, she called an old art teacher, Miss Rivera, for advice. Mia, talent isn't enough, Miss Rivera said over coffee the next day. It's consistency. Carve out time when the world isn't pulling at you. Inspired, Mia shared her routine. Ms. Rivera nodded. Dawn is sacred. Use it wisely. Here's a challenge. 90 days, no skips. Build a portfolio. If you commit, I'll connect you with gallery folks. Mia's pulse raced. I'll do it. That night, resolve hardened. No more half measures. Month 2, tension built. Mornings deepened, advanced tutorials, field work at sunrise. Jog turned to run, body leaner, mind sharper. Doubts persisted. A bad shift left her weeping, questioning everything. Is this worth it? But she pushed, inner monologue shifting. You've come this far. Don't break now. Breakthroughs came. A photo of a homeless man in golden light went viral on a forum. Praise flooded in. This captures raw emotion, one comment read. Mia's confidence swelled. She helped Lily with art homework, sharing tips from her learnings. Bonds strengthened. Purpose bloomed. Month 3. Transformation ignited. Portfolio complete. 50 stunning shots, each telling a story of resilience. Mia applied to the gallery, nerves electric. Days later, the email, accepted. Solo exhibit in 2 months. Joy exploded. She screamed, dancing alone. Work notice 2, promoted to shift manager, better pay easing bills. Opening night, gallery lights glowed, Mia in a simple dress, photos lining walls. Lily beamed beside her. Strangers murmured appreciation. Ms. Rivera hugged her. You rose when it mattered. Sales trickled in enough for Lily's tuition deposit. Mia's heart overflowed. I did this. Me. 1 year on, Mia's life shone. Full-time photographer, her work in magazines, workshops, teaching others. She still rose at 5 a.m. not for necessity, but ritual.
Nice.
Mornings for new projects, runs for clarity. Friends asked her secret. Claim the dawn, she'd say. It's where broken dreams rebuild. Mia's journey whispers a truth. In the quiet before the world stirs, you hold the power to rewrite your story. It's not with grand gestures, but quiet acts of defiance against the ordinary. You start broken, become aware in the ache, determine in the dark, and transform in the light. The question isn't if you can, it's if you'll rise. Tomorrow, when your alarm calls, listen. Let it pull you from comfort into possibility. Your future waits in that silence. Will you meet it?